Hello, lovely people. Today, today I am playing on Xbox, and this is my Quantum character. Not that that's really relevant to what I'm about to show you, but I mean, she looks different from all the other characters you've seen, so I figured I would explain. Quantum character. Different character. Okay. Today, I am going to show you what I have done with the Christmas furniture that I've been able to get from this year. So, when I say this year, I mean this is my first time on Xbox where I have been playing during Christmas. The furniture items that I have either been collected because other people have not wanted them, and so I've grabbed them and collected them. And also, I went to the broker and had a look at what I could purchase, and I've grabbed some of those items as well. Also, items that I've received on characters through drops in the vault are on this character, and I played all my characters through the vault like twice. Not very much. Only 2 of my characters on Xbox have I been putting through the vault with any sort of consistency, and frankly, it hasn't been very much. This has been my least consistent playing of an event ever. So, the furniture I got was a little random. On top of that, though, I have made purchases of items specifically released this year, so the gingerbread stuff. So, I wanted to show you what I purchased and why, because I haven't grabbed everything that you can get from this year because some of them I find a little bit useless for what I'm doing. So, you can see, let's go to the walls first. I'll show you the wall. So, for example, this is a wall with a door. Looks very nice. It's a very large piece for 10 holly. For the same price, you can get this door, which goes on a wall and is very, it's just the door. There's nothing else around it. So, I have negated from my purchasing this door because it just goes straight onto a wall and it doesn't have any gingerbread around it. I've negated this window. It's exactly the same reason. It just sticks on the wall. You can't even see through it, which I think is a little... Put something there that looks like the outside, put snow falling or something. But I have negated both of those items because I feel like they're a little useless for what I'm doing, and because you can get an entire wall with a door or an entire wall with a window and put that on your wall, or in front of your wall rather, because they attach to the floor, and make it look way better because then you have the gingerbread. So apparently I'm hilarious. So those items I have not collected. I did collect this post. I think it looks awesome. I did also collect the peppermint stick. I don't think it looks quite as awesome, but it fits a little bit better in some locations. As we all know, did not grab this. I did get the gingerbread ceiling, though I ran out of currency, so I don't have enough to cover my entire ceiling, but that's a next year problem, all right? We're not going to just buy everything this year. Just what we can afford, and that's what I could afford. I did grab the angled one. I wanted to see what it looks like and how I could use it. I do need one more of these. Obviously can't get it right now. That's fine, but I will show you how it works because it doesn't work the way I expected it to. I did grab these chairs. They're kind of cute. I must admit, this does make me a little hungry. There's the table. I didn't grab this because there is a table covered in desserts, and why would I want a table with nothing when I could have a bunch of sweets? If you know me. You know I am a fan of sweets. I grabbed the gingerbread oven, though I find this an odd item because it's made of gingerbread. So I figure you use it and your gingerbread oven burns, right? Your whole house is going to smell of smoke. Anyway, I grabbed it because it's made of gingerbread. I definitely grabbed this one, grabbed the door one, I grabbed plain. You need the plain ones to break it up a little bit because the other ones are quite decorated. I grabbed the single window. I grabbed the double window. Now these, I love. They are so cute. I grabbed a bunch of those as well. I didn't grab either of these. There's a swirl and there's a wheel. And I didn't grab them because, once again, they attach to the wall and they're very small. I would rather have the whole wall. And it's on the 2-window one, I believe. You can get the little mint up above the window. So I didn't see much point in those little items. So let's warp home, and I will show you... First, I will show you the mess of random items that I've been able to accumulate in there. So this base is not going to look like my other bases. It is not cohesive yet. It is not complete yet. I need another Christmas season so that I can collect some more and work out exactly what I want to do. And I really did want to try out this gingerbread stuff because it's new and I've never done it before. So I put the holly into the gingerbread items because I wanted to try them out, which means I have not purchased some things that would make the rest of my base work well. So what you're going to see at the start is a little mishmashy, but I mean, you can make a base look quite good with mishmashy random items that you've got from Christmas. It kind of works, but I am aware that it needs more. It's not there yet. But yeah, I will show you, and then we'll go and have a look at the gingerbread stuff and see how they work together. So here we go. This is the front of my base. I had some ice walls. I really enjoy using them here because you're attaching them to the pillar. So that pillar there, that's what they're attached to. And you can slide them up as close as you can in the middle and then chuck something in the middle to make it look like a full wall. And I feel like they get used quite well then. And they actually make a divider in my room, which I like because I like to make rooms. I like it to look kind of homey. I say that. It's covered in ice. Who knows? But that's what I wanted to do. I had that column randomly in my inventory there, so I grabbed that one as well. So let's walk through. You could walk through this way, but I feel like we should go around this way because that's a little bit icy. So around here, I ended up with 2 bears, 2 stags, 2 melted snowmen, and 2 of these angels. So I just put them on both sides randomly. I know that's a little bit too symmetrical, but too bad it's staying there. And also I had a fountain that I didn't know what to do with. So you can see I've kind of hidden it inside here and made it look like all these little frozen cherubs are spitting on my pillar. On this side and on the other side. Why? Because I can. And that's the only reason. Okay. This is one of my favorite items from Christmas. It's so pretty. I don't know. I love this. I don't think it makes sense for much of Christmas. Like, I understand that it's for, I think, Lobo, is it? And it has some relevance. But I don't care that it doesn't really match anything else. It's beautiful. And it goes in this base, right? It goes in the Atlantean base. We are underwater here, so perfect. Anyway, you can see I've used candy canes at the entrances. I think they look good, so that's what I went with. I also had this massive Christmas tree, which is not straight. What was I doing? I need to straighten that, but I put it in here because it doesn't really fit many other places. So we've got it there. This character is the character I have used to collect all of the furniture feats for Christmas on. It's something I do on every console. Obviously, this is my first year on Christmas for this one. So I wanted to make sure I got all the feats on one character. This is who I went with since I want to do the gingerbread house with her. And the ice stuff kind of works. I don't think it's awful. It kind of goes. It's like she's underwater and somehow it got really cold and there was leakage. I don't know. Something makes sense, okay?
No. Literally none of that made sense.
So I unlock it on one character and use it in the base so that on the other characters I can just use replay badges, unlock it, and it's done. I don't know if everyone else is like that, but I hate having too much furniture when I'm trying to decorate. It's so annoying. There's no real cohesive way to make that section function well because you can't put folders, you can't separate things, you can't hide ones you don't want to use. So this is what I do. Anyway, this obviously has some of the extra life items. It has the House of Legends items that you get when you purchase the House of Legends base, which I have. And on every character that you have on your account, they will all get the furniture box and the base. So I thought, well, let's use some. I've gone technological in here, which I kind of like. I wish that these came in blue and not just red. Because as far as I know, if you look in the House of Legends, some of these are blue.
Yep, they absolutely do come in blue. And they come in green. And I even found them in gold. So what I want to know is, why are the ones that we get in the House of Legends furniture box all red? Because I would like the blue. In fact, I would like all of the other colors more than I would like the red. For this character, at least. For my rage character, I would like the red. Thank you.
is blue for the heroes and red for the villains, because she's a hero. So, and also her house is blue, and her ability is blue, and she's wearing blue. Everything needs to be blue, which is why I don't mind the ice in here. But let's get out of here. This is not what we came to see. I'm showing you anyway. I don't know why, because I'm not particularly proud of this, but you can kind of make things work together, even if you get just random items, because I only purchased enough to get the feats and gingerbread. Everything else is random that I got from other people or that I purchased at the broker.
Or I received it when I was running through the vault when the furniture drops.
So, this is the spare bedroom, which doesn't make a lot of sense because this one has a bathroom and the main bedroom does not have a bathroom, but I feel this one can't be the main because the main is much bigger. So this one is my spare bedroom. So if you come to visit, this is where you'll be. That's your bed. There's your little chair, a lamp. Here's your, I'm sorry, the bathroom is a bit scummy. It's not the best furniture items, but I had them, so they're getting used now. But at least you get a nice warm fireplace, okay? All right, Christmas tree, peppermint sticks. See how these ones fit a little bit better here because I put the curve of the peppermint stick at the top facing this way. And over here I have a wall there, a cupboard that I'm using as a wall. So that would not have been seen. So I prefer the sticks in this location. Then if we come through, I have used the windows here. Yes, I am aware that you can see two moons right beside each other and they look the same. Yeah. That's because we are on another planet where you're under the water and you can also see the sky and there are two moons.
And it's snowing.
Okay. I've decorated a little bit in this corner. Now, because of the way I've designed my bedroom up here, this staircase is completely unnecessary. I blocked it off completely. So I have decorated it to make it look like it's supposed to just look like a pretty Christmas area and not meant to be used as a staircase. I don't think I've succeeded, but there it is anyway. And also, when I put the candy canes here, I thought it was really cute. I nearly swapped them for the peppermint sticks, but it looks like they're hugging.
I don't know how we're the same person.
Okay, let's not talk about that. All right. Here is the start of my lounge. It's not got a lot in it at the moment. I had one comfortable looking chair and the computers for the mainframe are in here. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but you'll see why I've chosen this location for it rather than other locations because the other locations are kind of full. So, yeah. You can see I got random drops of these green construct items that I have just hung around the edge here, which is an idea that I stole from someone else. Thank you. You know who you are. And they look really good. I'm wondering if I should angle them though, so they're not so straight. I did that at first, and then I was like, they're not all exactly the same angle. Let's just put them straight, then I don't mess it up. So, as you can see, I had some stockings and the naughty and nice list. So I've put them up on these pillars. I'm now slightly regretting my choices there. I feel like I should have put one naughty list on one side of the pillar and the nice list on the other side of the pillar. And
No, because you have one villain stocking and 3 hero stockings. How exactly would you divide them up? It would get far too complicated. I think you've made the right choice there. Don't change it.
then broken up those stockings a bit more. But I did the 2 Batman and Joker stockings together on purpose at first because I thought it makes sense. Right? Right. So over there you can see I've got bridges. I didn't know if they were going to work in here. I didn't know if I was going to be able to use them all because I had, I think, 6 altogether in my inventory. But I don't know. I don't hate it. They're okay. They still look nice. They're not in my way. I'm all right with these. And it was just 6 random ones that I got that I never thought I would use. I have used these before on my Switch, but I did like an entire path going around the interior of the Batcave. And it looks really good. But I didn't think it was going to work in here, and they do. So that's nice. I also got quite a lot of garlands that you can see up here, and wreaths. So they will be kind of strewn about wherever I could fit them. But Let's use the staircase that I haven't blocked off, which is up here. Oh, and down here I'm planning a bathroom so that the main bedroom actually has a bathroom. But for the moment, this is what we've got. Hello, little penguin. Here I have the doorway to the North Pole, and I realized that the penguins are moving around, but they stand up here when I go into decorator mode, so that it looks like they've come through this portal and into my base, which is under the water, but also near 2 moons. 3 moons. Okay. Then up here, oh, I love these snowflakes. These are so pretty, these blue ones that look like they're crystallized ice. This is what I would have. I would have a lot of these if I could, you know, just get whatever I wanted. I would get those.
And the snowfall. You know, the one that you stick to the ceiling and snow falls down? That, I would get a bunch of that. That and the snowflakes.
Right, this is my bedroom. Way better than the downstairs one, okay? Don't ask about that section. I don't know. I had a camera randomly, so I thought, well, the sparring target is in here. I'll give him that, and he'll look like he's having a photo shoot. I didn't know what to do with it, so that's where it is. All right, so I've got a fireplace. I've got my piano. Yes, I am aware, piano in bedroom, weird. But that's what I do in real life, so that's where it's going for the moment. I mean, it wouldn't look good around the ice anyway, so this is where it stays. Then this is my Christmas tree with all my gifts from Santa. They're probably coal, because I don't know how many people have seen my other video, but I stole his chocolate milk, and I drank it all. So I think he's probably upset with me. That's probably coal. And this is my bedroom. So I have a large wardrobe. I don't know what I would put in there.
Hoodies, obviously.
But apparently she likes a lot of clothes. I like this window. I put it in this room, even though I've got ones with the moon that I could have, you know, broken it up and had one that was looking just icy and one that was the moon. But this one has a blue drape and the others have red, as you can see there. And this room is blue. So I had to have the blue one in here and just see 2 moons side by side downstairs for no reason. I've grabbed some of the lights that I got. I put them across the ceiling in the bedroom because I thought I didn't really have anywhere else to put them. And then I've got little bits and pieces that I've got from, I mean, some of this you can see is from Cursed. And I don't know, I thought it just looked nice. And I know you agree. Well, we hope. Everybody should just agree. You know, make me happy. No, you can hate it if you like. You'll just be wrong. I mean, it's incomplete anyway. So it's getting there. It's getting there. I really do like putting these candy canes inside of the little gumdrop. It looks, I don't know, cohesive. Looks like they were meant to be. Anyway, let's go downstairs. I've popped I have like 3 of these. So I popped one in the corner here, and 2 are elsewhere, but I think I may have put them a little close to each other. But I got them randomly. I ended up with 3 of them, and I would not have chosen that, but I wanted to use them anyway. So I have. And then I've used these on the staircase. This is something I've never done before as well. I didn't realize you could get it so close to the edge there on that corner. That was quite convenient, so I popped it on there. Also these, if you can see that little block that it's standing on, that has a surface on which you can attach furniture. And I didn't know that. So I was really happy when I could do that and lift it up off the ground a little bit and make it look like it's actually going up the stairs. Then I was actually going to put a really large tree here, but every time I placed it, it wouldn't clip through the base. So some items of furniture can go through sections of your base, not the trees, unfortunately, or not this pillar. I'm not sure which one won't allow me to do it, but it stuck out too far and this whole space was kind of crowded with a giant tree, which is why you saw it in the other room. So I've grabbed the smaller ones and I've kind of tessellated them.
They are not tessellated, they are alternated.
White, purple, or white and green, purple and green. So that, I don't know, it looks nice, and I really love the purple, and I really love the white, the way it shimmers. It looks pretty. I grabbed all the presents that I have and put them underneath all the trees, so it looks like we have had a visit from Santa. Then I'll go over here first, just because we can all see that that's where the gingerbread house has been placed, and show you this little section. Fireplace. We've got a little teddy bear rug that I love and have put on top of another rug for no reason. Actually, it is for a reason. It's to make this space feel like one room, because I don't have walls to block it off or anything like that. And I was thinking about making this my lounge, but I don't know that I can fit the television in here and make it look nice with this so close. So that's what we've done. This is an idea I also stole from someone else. I like it. Thank you again. And then these items are random items that I had and so placed so that they weren't in my inventory. All right, so let's go to the front of my gingerbread house, which is way over here. I say house, it's more like a gingerbread kitchen. But let's go in. I really love the way I put the gumdrops there with the peppermint sticks that are already part of this wall. And you can see the roof. These are the angled roof pieces. Hang on, nope. We're not getting a good angle. There we go. Those are the angled roof pieces. They attach to the ceiling. So I put them up on the ceiling and then pulled them forward until the top of the wall kind of disappeared into it, so that it's got a little bit of an awning coming over and also goes inside. I think it works. I'm going to need one here, you can see, and one here, because I'm missing some, but that is next year's problem. Unless I get some really solid Christmas gameplay in on my Xbox, we're not going to be getting those. So that's fine. That's a next year problem. All right, let's go inside. Oh, I have zoomed out. Let's zoom back in so we can actually see where we're going. And I am aware that this probably should not be in my kitchen, but it just kind of matched. And I mean, if Santa's going to come and try to steal my fruitcake, we need to do something with him. So that's what that is there for. Then I've got my Christmas tree. You can see that these do not reach the top of the wall, but at least it looks like I've got a wall going all the way around rather than just sticking a window or a door or a peppermint lolly. This is much better. I prefer this a lot. You can also see that up here I have the gingerbread ceiling, the flat ones going across the back. I need more. You can see this whole ceiling is supposed to be covered in gingerbread, and it will be next year. So I think they're quite nice. I don't mind them. I do like that they are about the same size as my walls. I do think they are slightly smaller. It hasn't really affected me because my walls are overlapping to fit in this space. But it might affect someone else who's trying to spread it out as far as they like. Your ceiling pieces are not quite the exact same length as your wall pieces. They are slightly skinnier, so keep that in mind if you're doing your own. I kind of disguised my vendor by turning it backwards and chucking a fridge on top of it, so it looks like you're going to the fridge to get things. I thought that was kind of fun. This is my door that leads to secret places that you will never know about. Anyone who knows this space knows there's a solid wall behind here, so that's just a pretend door to the back room that doesn't exist. Maybe a pantry. Now, this is not part of this year's, but I had it given to me, and I thought, well, it's gingerbread. Let's use it. So I've popped it in here, along with another Christmas tree that is hiding my generator. Expertly, if you don't go close, it doesn't glow blue and you kind of can't see it, but if you go close, then you can see it there. But I tried to make it so that everything in here that didn't make sense for my kitchen or for my gingerbread was a little bit hidden. I did try to hide it with the oven at first, but the oven is slightly too skinny, so I went with the tree, which I actually quite like.
Yes, so we are all just going to ignore that there is a tree next to an oven.
So I've chucked an extra wall sticking out here so that the exit looks like it's a little bit further away or like it's in a different room. And then look. That is the dessert table. It's almost exactly the dessert table, but over in that back corner underneath the window on the right, that is this fruitcake. So I had 2 of those fruitcakes. I didn't want 2 just randomly standing, so I hid it inside the table so that we could have a fruitcake that's right there, which worked really well. And the item that it's covering, I think, is a round plate of biscuits. It fit perfectly, so I was really chuffed about that. And if you want to come and visit my base, you can have a piece of whichever cake you like, or a cookie, whatever, you know, help yourself. They might go stale if you don't get here soon, though. And then I've got a fireplace in here. I thought it made sense since we're going to sit and eat. It'll keep the room warm, but then I realized there's an oven right here. I think this oven is just for show, though. I mean, who is going to cook inside something made of gingerbread? That would be really stupid. It's not like I haven't done stupid things before, though, so Then I've got Arkham over here, the gingerbread Arkham. I have clipped it through the window, so before anyone says, yes, it is sticking out the back. Because it didn't look right when it was sticking out too far in here, so I've pushed it to the window, made it look like it's kind of built with that section of the wall, which is good because they are both gingerbread, so it kind of works. And then I hid the outside bit by putting that in front of it. So no one can tell, right? You can't tell. I said no one can tell. And then, of course, that's my back door, which has got its awning, but I just need one for there and around the corner. But I just wanted to let people see. This is what you can do with these items. I've put it in a base that specifically doesn't work well for it in a location that's kind of a little bit niggly. And it works. It's kind of fun to use, and I wasn't really expecting it to be. This isn't my favorite Christmas stuff that they've brought out. I do like that there are walls. I don't know if you've noticed, but I like to put walls in my bases so I can make rooms. And I use the Wayne Manor doors a lot, and bookcases and wardrobes that they have as walls, just so that I can separate my rooms out. But I was quite happy with the walls that they've brought out. I like that these windows, I can actually look through them. The doorways fit my character through nicely. I'm kind of happy with this. And it's funny because I'm not the biggest fan of gingerbread. It's okay, but it's better now because this looks great. So I hope if you were wondering about the gingerbread furniture and whether it can work and what you can do with it, that this helps you out. It can work. You can do quite a bit with it. I do not recommend the door and window that attach to the wall because I feel like they are an expensive item that you could just put one of these. Like, put the whole thing there. That looks way better than just a tiny little random door. And also, this has both of the peppermint sticks and that lolly on there. All of those separately cost 10 each. This one wall piece together is 10. Just get this. Way better value. So, that is my incomplete Christmas base. Let's take Shattered Sanguine to her room. Her awesome room. Why I sprinted up the stairs, I don't know. And pop her to bed. There we go. Oh, again, does anyone else have this issue? You try to do the emotes and it doesn't work unless you put her into movement mode? There we go. Good night, Shattered Sanguine. And good night, you guys.